So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He shoots! Goal! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Javiguera. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's forced to go back. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. This looks promising. Haaland! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's been taken short. Back would it go. Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Saka goes short. No way through, so back shoots! Valencia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Duro. And it's Almeida. Gaia. And it's Guido Rodriguez. Goes looking wide, and that was asking for too much. Yamal. Vitinha. Rafinha. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Yamal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's a throw-in. Rioja.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nicely weighted ball. Look at the space here. Vitinha. Looking to play him in. Haaland is onto this. That's tidy. Looking for options for movement. He's had it taken off him. And here's Haaland. Rioja, who does have an assist to his name. Rodriguez. Almeida. Now it's Duro. Not the most accurate pass. Saka. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Haaland. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tarega. Javiguera does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Pinches it off him. Valencia ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, look at the space here. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Rodriguez. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Eric Garcia. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Duro. Now it's Ramazani. Vitinha. Vitinha. This is promising. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rafinha. And here's Haaland.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Real chance!
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's a really well-measured ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's well spotted. Rodriguez and Javi Guerra. Well, that looks a decent ball. Jose Gaya kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tarega. Javi Guerra. Nunez. Now it's Duro. Rioja. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nunez. Now it's Guerra. Aimed beyond the defence. Saka calmly and that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Madrid currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So the action resumes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bellingham spots it and intercepts. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. He's found a way through.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Rodriguez. And it's Gaya. Now it's Ramazani. Pass somewhat off target. Spread it left. Vinicius Junior. Almeida. Gaya. And Almeida. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Haaland. Jose Gaya makes the interception. Madrid still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Tries to play it through. Hugo Duro in acres of space out wide.
Valencia clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
That has not gone well. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Haaland. He's in plenty of space here. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Almeida.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
And the shot! Oh, great low ball in.
Oh, he may have snatched at that, Peter. The ball came in at a pace, and at a good height too. He only needed to redirect it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's made its way to him. Bullish header! He will be livid with himself. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Madrid are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Rodriguez. Chomer. Javi Guerra. Just Distributed tidily. Now it's Rioja. Now it's Guerra. And he's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Thierry Correa. And it's Guido Rodriguez. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Haaland. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's got away. Goes for a shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
El dorsal 18, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 3 serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Javi
4,
Guerra.
el dorsal 13, el dorsal 14,
Almeida.
el dorsal 20.
Rioja looking to receive it in space. Tries a shot!
Valencia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's shifting through the gears here. That is a brilliant interception. Good ball, good... Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Madrid are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
And it's Gavi. Rafinha cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Rioja in with the challenge. Javi Guerra for Rodriguez. Now it's Sadiq. Rioja. Played into the box. Oh, good climb! Oh, that was no routine save.
Sadiq actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Javi Guerra. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely spread. And he's quick to return it. And the finish! And that's a sharp finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Valencia have surely won it. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid came into this game looking for all 3 points, but in the end they're unable. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. The most accurate pass. Pele, that's rather hopeful. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yaya Toure actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Schneider with the short one. And this is Ibra. Big chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. Schneider goes short. Shoots! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Israel have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now, can he find a finish? Chance for a shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Distributed tidily. Schneider. Pele. He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. That is his ton, and does he not know it? Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Israel are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Bomo. Israel have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Always onto this. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Rummenigge. It's Schneider. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Ibrahimovic. Pele. Spread to the right. And it's Schneider. Goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Israel have their third corner. Schneider plays it short. And a shot! Keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Israel really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Bernardo Silva. Messi. Stam was in no mood for any of that. And this is Pele. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi. Now it's Haaland. And it's Messi. Inter Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And he was quick to react. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pele. Rummenigge. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Ibrahimovic. Hazard. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Messi. That's going wide left. And this is Ibrahimovic. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rafael Varane is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Mateus. For Yaya Toure. Israel heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And here's Schneider. No, that's been intercepted. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pass somewhat off target. O'Reilly. Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Schneider. And it's Yaya Toure. That's destined for the flank. Ibrahimovic. Rafael Varane. Yaya Toure. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. How would you review the first half?
Israel really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Israel firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Pele. Messi. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's having a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Bernardo Silva. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's the throw. Mateus. Schneider. Ibrahimovic being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Schneider. Schneider with the cross. Rodri with the clearance. Now then, the tries from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Burmo. And this is Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's on it. Can he get away? It is a corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Schneider. Rodri gets across to intercept that. Bernardo Silva. And Burmo. Spread out to the left. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. This looks promising. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Pelé. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. And claimed it back swiftly. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Pelé. Out towards the flank. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Schneider. And the return pass. Pinches it off him. Bernardo Silva. De Ligt. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now it's Pelé. Pretty loose pass. Now it's Pelé. He's gone for goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Cambio di giocatori.
Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Pepe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Del Piero. Reinders. And this is Messi. And he's well positioned here. Tries one from range. And that's a real chance missed.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. That has been cut short. Rafael Varane. Mateus, the man that is tenacity personified. O'Reilly. Here's Matheus Cunha. And it's Reinders. O'Reilly. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a satisfying performance. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. Mateus does really well to win the ball there. Nicely shaped ball. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always...
Ibrahimovic! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, well hit, very well hit, actually. Rafael Varane. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hazard. Passing nice and neat. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Lewandowski. Mbappe is onto this. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cannavaro cuts it out. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and it's Hazard. He can run onto that. He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now the breakaway. Has a look and plays it forward. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Irwin. Cross into the box. That is a brilliant interception. Driving forward. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now it's Mbappe. Still goalless at the moment. Yaya Toure. Over to the right flank. Rummenigge. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Hazard! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Israel have their second corner now. They've played it short. Shot, surely! And he's taking no chances there. Sao Paulo have the chance to go the other way. Iñaki Williams. Toure charging forward, the ball at his feet. And this is Pele. Rummenigge. It's a promising position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rummenigge has an approach to the game which shot a goal!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And this is Lewandowski. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's going in strongly.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cafu. And it's Hazard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pelé. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. Spread to the right. Williams. So a temporary halt to the action. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point.
Israel certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Israel clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. Sao Paulo really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive pass.
There's the header! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Williams. Now it's Pelé. And he's well positioned here. Now can he find a finish? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Schneider with the short one. Has to go back. Chance for a shot!
Well, their corner count's rising, but not their goal count. They can improve.
And he's there to belt it away. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And now they can spring out of defence. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. And it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. In towards the back stick. And it's claimed by the keeper. And still, we await the first breakthrough. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Pelé. Spread out to the left. Hazard. He's got away. Might be dangerous. Takes a shot! In he goes again. And it's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Stam. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Ibrahimovic looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Rafael Varane is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Distributed tidily. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rummenigge. Azar.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus.
Goes for the shot! No, just not quite.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Stam gets a foot in here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Schneider. Now it's Pele, and he cuts out the supply. The message is clear, none shall pass. Yaya Toure. Israel still ahead by the game's only goal. Now it's Pele. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Rummenigge. Irwin calmly anticipates. Triol. Israel close now to seeing this one through to the end. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Camisa 8, camisa 18, camisa 7, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 21, camisa 6, camisa 5. Substituição.
Abe. Played into space. Spread neatly. Yamal receives it in a wide position. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Cross to the back post. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. That is very well defended. And with that, the end. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. Shot, surely! It's a really well-measured ball. Now, can they get him away? He has found the way through. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he shoots! Goal, Italy! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So, a breakthrough already. Nicely spread. Hazard. It is a corner, good chance. Israel are looking to go forward now. It's a pretty loose pass. Single. Vardiol. Now Singo, pressing high and with purpose. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Pele, the most accurate pass. It's Ibrahimovic! And that was too close for comfort.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Schneider promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Rummenigge. Pass somewhat off target. Vardiol. Silvestre. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rafinha. Now it's Hazard. Cannavaro. Hazard. Oh, this is a terrific run. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And he's lifted it over.
Hazard will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Rafael Varane. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Yamal. And that could set him on his way. He is through here. Chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Stam. And it's Schneider. No, again, there's no way through. Single. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he get away here? Mateus simply refused to be outdone there. Could move up a gear here. That is ended up in no man's land.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Just eases him off the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, can he get onto this? Stam gets across to intercept that. Oh, no joy this time.
Israel truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Stood up well to him there. Guardiola is the team's great visionary, looking to play him in. And the shot! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Lamine Yamal is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Schneider. Rummenigge has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Hazard. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Yamal.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Hazard. Ibrahimovic. And that is the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Welcome to the field.
Israel come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So Ibrahimovic! Guardiola. Silvestre. That'll be a throw-in. It's run loose here.
Italy are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Oh, it's played into the area. Ibrahimovic. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And no, that was never going to make it. Schneider can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. And it's Hazard. And that pass just didn't quite work. Silvestre. Great defending, strong and determined. Played out wide, played back into the centre. Nice sequence of passes this. Messi. Rafinha. Good ball, good take. Big chance! Oh, it's gone in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Forward it goes. Who saw this coming? Israel have come back from the very brink. Hazard, a player who needs no introduction. Guardiola does well to get it back, quickly taken. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Pele! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lovely pass, but can he... There's the shot! Singo. Silvestre. Now it's Mbappe. Rummenigge. Singo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Messi. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the pass is intercepted. Guardiola. He's had it taken off him.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Ibrahimovic, looking for options for movement. Pele couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the...
It's Pele! No, not quite.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Substitution for Israel. Number 19.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
5, Hazard. Number 14, Schneider. Number 9.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Pele. Coming on the field, number 23.
He's looking wide.
Pepe.
Doué picks it up out wide.
Mbappe.
Well cut out,
Number
no margin for error there at all. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, this looks sharp.
Number 13, Del Piero.
Guardiola makes the interception. And it's Palmer. This might spell decent chance! Goal, Italy! And they're back in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Italy have their lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Oh, it's Kamlu. Applies the finish!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Has been indicated.
Oh, what has happened here? And he's managed to get free. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Goes for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Now it's Del Piero. Single. And that will be the final act. Israel were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness.
Hello,
Win
everybody,
today,
and welcome
and they
to
will be
today's
up
match.
there amongst the elite. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Israel must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Little doubt, that is a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And he's quick to return it, and he's Mbappe! They want to be quick to recover this. He'll try to keep this alive. And it's Fernandez. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Pele! And he is deftly away. Tries a shot! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Number 21, Zlatan
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now. Hazard clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Israel presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. And he's denied. Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is Schneider. And he's there to clear it. Well read, and the danger is averted. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Yamal. Shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
And we have our very first corner. And now he'll try from distance. That is decidedly lacking.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
That has not gone well. Pele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pele. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Good chance here! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
The pass has gone astray. He's having a hit! Fernandez. That's a sharp pass. And it's gone back to the keeper. Check. Dominant, commanding, a true colossus between the posts. He's looking wide. Taken back almost at once. Knocks it out wide. He's having a pop! It's loose. That's another chance. Nearly, but not quite. Hazard. Good read, needed to be. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Can he get it through? He's picked his way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rummenigge with a definite foul there. Oh, it's a massive game for him, but that can't concern the referee, who has sent him off. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Israel are down to 10 men.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Substitutions taking place.
And Czech pulls off a sensational save. Al-Ali Saudi have their second corner now. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And that has left him in a heap. Distributed tidily. Oh, no joy this time. And this is Schneider. And the shot! And that's a tiny finish. There's the goal they've been looking for. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Israel are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Schneider. Yaya Toure. Schneider makes a move down the right.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Mbappe receives it in a... It's Kane! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This possibly the last play of the half. Messi! No, not the best of headers. And he's there to make the challenge. And we've reached half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Israel looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. He is through here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is good alertness. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Pele, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Alexander-Arnold with the slide tackle there. Kane.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Hazard. Schneider plays the return pass. And here's Ibrahimovic. He is just caressing the ball. Ibrahimovic! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Alexander-Arnold. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, good climb! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Fernandez. That's a cute ball. Schneider gets across to intercept that. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hazard. He's got away. Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, he takes home the match ball. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! It's a goal! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Israel are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a greater menace to...
Can he finish? And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely...
And he shoots! Oh, good finish! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Oh, shooting chance! And yes, And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention.
And a chance! And he hits the net! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Surely he can't miss. Decent chance! And no mistake. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Another one. This must be his personal high.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He has found the way through. Great chance! And that's in. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's found a way through. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Substitution for Israel, number 2, Varane. Coming on the field is number 23, Pepe.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention.
And the shot! And a neat finish! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? And there's a goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Substitution for Israel, number 10, Pele. Number 5, Hazard. Number 14, Schneider. Number 24, Mateus. Coming on the field, number 13, Del Piero. Number 6, Mbappe. Number
Israel
22,
making further changes here, and in quick succession.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to...
Chance, surely! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that.